Grand and glorious rising. This is the Anointed Reborn Again Dynasty. Hope you're feeling well. It is about 4:25 a.m. where I am. I just got through listening to Shaquille Goddess. And she was revealing like a I can't even get it out. It seems the gist of it is because I missed a part or so. The gist of it was generally that a gang of individuals, whether a cult or coven, then you have family members, strangers, co-workers, just a slither of individuals going after a person. I was sitting up here thinking about all the angles. And with my brain, I'm sure I can spit even more, but the ones that I thought about, when you think about, you're just going along life, and you're just pushing yourself forward. And things are starting to happen, but you're just saying, you know what, I'm not exempt. I had a good run, things were doing well, and it seems like my life has caught a snag. So just like temptation, you're not exempt. Okay. But then there's this thought after it's stayed around a little longer than expected. And so you're like, okay, well, it must be something here God is trying to show me. And maybe my season's longer, so okay. I'm not going to complain. But you intentionally start doing things differently just in case. And then you seem to, I don't know, be busy with life and going along. And so maybe it's a little bit longer before you check back around to see has there been any type of growth. And then you like, come on. Really? Damn, what did I do? Okay. Fine. But to find out that individuals and entities have been orchestrating all sorts of shit. And that there's this big deal about And it's a big deal. But I'm steady hearing about how did this person make it through all of this and still be standing? Still not look like what they've been through. Still love life. Still love love. Still want a sisterhood. Is independent. Is free-spirited. Is a free thinker. Genuine. Still loyal. Trustworthy. And kind. So I got to thinking. It's the tactics. That's one angle. The amount of people. That's another angle. The people that you may know in your family, friends, co-worker circle. That's another angle. How many other people knew that knew them. The people that turned a blind eye. That's another angle. What they ultimately wanted for you, that's another angle. What you lost, what was stagnated, what was delayed. Because trust, it wasn't denied. But that's another angle. The resources, what was all put in. That's another angle, because clearly you don't love yourself. All of this focus. Surely you figured that out. Because let me tell you a thing or two. Even the person who has killed someone for survival, because it was either them or you, all go through visions, a paranoia, nervous system offsets from fight or flight. Let's just say haunted. Now, some of them get over faster than others, but generally, you're haunted. Oh, and you surely be. Continue moving forward. The money that was lost, your personal resources, what was your trajectory during that time? What was stalled up for you? What you missed? What opportunities were there? What did you then have the energy to grab that was even in your face? That's an angle. Split it off and branched off to a whole nother other angles. And then your healing, your recovery, because something's going on. You must wake up. See, a lot of us just went inward. Was bold enough, brass enough, and really stood sovereign and said, yes, I love myself. What are we talking about here? I have really ran amok. Oh, I've really done it this time. My boundaries is like an etch-a-sketch. How you gonna just shake? Because it had. See, for a long time, you were always in your own bubble. A sweet soul doing your own thing, taking life by storm, just high and happy and thinking everyone was just like you. Oh no. There were people watching you and really saying, oh, oh, just look at her. Just look at him. He gonna see. Oh no, we're not even gonna bother even telling him, honey, cause they gonna crash and burn, and I'm gonna be there to eat the leftovers. I'm ready for the raw kill. I'll get a nibble. They so tasty. Oh, but they keep getting back up. And keep getting back up. And keep getting back. It's a refusal in your soul that it's automatic. You ain't laying down. What they thought this was. Gangster for the Most High. What? I don't care if it was 50 or one. All it took was one, because one person can do all of that. And 50, you should be ashamed of yourself. And trust you will be swallowed by the ground you walk on. May no harm or evil come to the innocent. But as we all know, you can't tell your ancestors what to do. For only you know the half. And trust that they was reckless and all of this spilled out to your children and other loved ones. Well, it is just, isn't it? See, common sense to me tells me that just like here on the 3-day and everyday human experience, there's rank in businesses, in the judicial system, in the military, and the high orders of the world. So surely there's rank. And if I was coming up against someone that I hadn't had a clue about, but they just irked my soul for some reason, oh, I would surely like to do a bit of research. If you can. Oh, but no. There's a whole lot of uncouth behavior. Very, very disrespectful. And if I'm a person about the principle in the 3D, can you just imagine? We are already there. Dum dum. So keep up. Because we've been watching this entire time. I realize that one of my special abilities is to be in my own bubble. I got a lot going on in my own bubble. I can sit in solitude. It's not a problem. I actually prefer it. It's quite peaceful. It's exactly what it is. Peaceful. I'm an individual where peace is more important to me than love. And per my sun and moon sign, they are the same. That would sound quite like, no, that can't be. Well, it probably shouldn't be, but I can assure you it is. Justice is ours, and vengeance is the Most High's. And trust, He's been laughing. Another one bites the dust. I had to realize that I had to come down, step outside my bubble for a bit. Because I could be halfway in and halfway out and be dealing with people, that's the buffer. But you miss some things. Because you can carefully just dive back on in and then you're fine, Bump whatever's going on with life. You lost one. And I'll pop back out when I feel like it. You get very honorary like that great aunt. You like that match on that Mercedes with all them clothes and turn back around with that walk like Angela Bassett. I don't even smoke no cigarettes, but that scene make me want to put one in my mouth. You understand me? Then had enough. I'm so grateful, thankful, humbled, and appreciative that we have a team that can handle all of this. And I love to say, I just send these things upstairs. Because trust, there's a department that will handle it and handle it quickly, expeditiously, unknowingly, a lot of times. I'm so proud of myself. And to me, a lot of this stuff is quite cowardly. It's like it's vermin and roaches running wild in the spiritual streets. And for the person that I know I am, I can ask these questions. What is going on? It's as if there's just people running loose out of here. Because there's no enforcers for this. People taking the ethereal realm like a playground. Oh, I see. That's why we had to awaken. To take out the trash. Oh, and trust. We got the raid. Oh, we got the raid. Stay sovereign. Stay authentically you. But this time, you're going to have to step out of your bubble and look at it head on. Anything, any place, or anyone. This is the Anointed Reborn Again Dynasty. Just venting.